Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yen Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanyam Visham Sthapitam Yen Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeyaham Shri Guru Shri Yudpadkandam Shri Gurun Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagarjatam Sahagam Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savdutam Pariyansaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagam Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitasya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopeshwar Gopika Kant Radha Kant Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurani Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishvanusudevi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansya Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Evcha Patita Nam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Little difficult to speak. When you are healthy, yet death is not very near. Death is there, near, but not very near. And we find difficulty in speaking. But when death is there, just to take you out of this body, remember what happened at that time. How one will be able to speak at that time? And many people who have been very sinful in their lives, many days before their last breath, they find tongue not working, tongue stops. They can't speak. Very pitiable condition. They are in so much pain. And they want to tell so many things to their children, to their son or to Dharmapatni or to others. But they can't speak, can't. Past moments are so miserable and so much full of pain. According to Garuda Puran, generally Garuda Puran is recited after one leaves the body. And Garuda Puran, it is written at the time of leaving this body. There is so much pain, but that is there is difference between how a devotee leaves the body and a karmi leaves the body, fruit worker leaves the body, and a sinful person leaves the body. So about death as it described by Shri Krishna in the 14th chapter, 14th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 18th verse. It is so difficult for those people who had been very sinful in their lives, all the time committing abominable activities. And at the time of death, they experience the pain as 60,000 scorpions start biting at the same time. The scorpion is so poisonous. When even one scorpion bites, you can't tolerate that. In some cases, the patient is rushed to hospital and given injection, which is also full of poison, because poison counteracts poison. And still in some cases, people die, just being bitten by one scorpion, and the guy leaves the body. But there is so much pain at the time of death compared to 60,000 bites at the same time by 60,000 scorpions. And when we have got so little pain, so little, and we feel it so much, and then we say, I am in pain, I am this, that, I can't do this, I can't do that. But what about that pain, which is to come at the time of, while leaving this material body? This is Īsopanisad. There are 108 Upanishads. And this is third mantra in it. There are 18 verses in Īsopanisad. And all the 18 are mantras. Mantra means the deliverance of the mind. Man means mind. Tra means who delivers. The deliverer of the mind. From material activities to spiritual activities. And this is third mantra of this Īsopanisad. This mantra is about such sinful people who just committed sinful activities throughout life, where they go after leaving the body. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord is saying, which I referred before, 14th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 18th verse. Urdhvam gachanti sattvastha madhye tishtanti rajasa jaganya gun vrittistha adho gachanti tamsa. At the time of death, while one is leaving the body, if mode of goodness is predominant, then that jiva soul spirit soul, after leaving the material body, goes to the higher planetary systems. Generally, this jiva soul wanders within these three planetary systems, though there are 40, 7 upper, 7 lower. Now we are in Bhur planetary system. And then higher to this planetary system, there is another which is called Bhur planetary system. And higher to that is Swar planetary system. They are heavenly planets. And people on whom the mode of goodness is predominant while they are leaving their bodies, they go to that higher planetary system. Also, when we chant Gayatri Mantra, we chant about these three planetary systems. And also, when Lord Brahma one day is finished, then there is a little pralaya, small pralaya. तो वह जो प्रलय होती है ब्रह्मा जी का एक दिन व्यतीत जाने पर, वह इन तीनों ही प्लैनेटरी सिस्टम्स में होती है, भूर भुवर एंड स्वर। ये तीनों समाप्त हो जाते हैं। दी थ्री आर डेवास्टेटिंग। But then when Brahma ji's night is over, and he gets up and again he starts. Then again these three planetary systems are populated. And the other 4 higher planetary systems within this material universe, there only devotees go. These 3 systems, they are for good and bad people, pious and impious people. For worldly people. Worldly people are of 2 kinds, good and bad. So for them there are a hellish planetary system and a heavenly planetary system. But the devotees go higher. They reach higher those for Janlok, Maharlok, Taplok and Satlok. Satlok means Brahmlok, where Lord Brahma, the creator of this material universe, lives. That is called Brahmlok. And there never any destruction and alienation takes place, because devotees live there. And they are meditating on the lotus feet of Lord. Those 4 planetary systems are destroyed only when total destruction takes place. This whole universe is destroyed. And that happens when Lord Brahma's life is completed. Lord Brahma's life is complete. Then total destruction of this universe or this Brahma. Otherwise, they're living there. So here is a 3rd mantra of this Īsopanisad. This is for karmi people, worldly people, but who are bad people. Who are bad people? who don't follow the orders of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, our Eternal Father. Who is our Eternal Father? Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki, Radha Rani ki, Maharani ki, Radha Rani Maharani ki, बरसाने वाली की, राधा रानी महारानी बरसाने वाली की, कृष्ण कन्हैया की, वंश्री विजया की, इस नैया के खवैया की, मोहन प्यारे की, मनहरण प्यारे की, माखन चोर कन्हैया की, दिल चोर कन्हैया की, चित चोर कन्हैया की, श्री राधा कृष्ण भगवान की। So, worldly people, they are karmi people. Karmi means who want to reap the fruit of their works, of their actions, of their activities. They are full of material desires. And they act, they work only to fulfill their material desires. And they are of two kinds, good and bad, pious and pious. For them here is mentioned that who are very sinful. And who are very sinful, Lord is describing in the 16th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 21st verse. Trividham narkasya idam dwaram nashnam atmana kama krodhas tatha lobhas tasmat etat trayam tyajit. My dear Arjun, there are three gates leading to hell. There are three gates leading to hell. And what are those three gates? Kama, lust. Krodha, anger. Lobha, greed. Lust, anger, greed. These are three gates leading to hell. Tasmat, therefore, etat, all these, tyajit, should be given up by intelligent people. My dear Arjun, so these three gates should be given up by intelligent people. By intelligent people. Because only they can do, not the others. Their intelligence has been already destroyed by lust, anger, greed. They are called mudhas. Their intelligence doesn't work, they can't understand. They are so much so deeply engrossed in the mode of darkness. So for them this mantra is, such sinful people, they are called asur. And these Western countries, according to Vedic literature, these are Asuric countries. So these demonic mentality people are also divided into three parts: Rakshas, Dait, and Asur. Please repeat. Rakshas.
Rakshas.
Bharat at this time is full of Rakshasas. Delhi Parliament is full of Rakshasas. All Ravan Putras, they have taken birth in Bharat now. And they all have entered Bharatiya Parliament.
Can't wait for the shadow.
Yes. The other category of demonic mentality people is Daita. They are worse than Rakshasa. Ravan was Rakshas. But he was chief of the Rakshasas. To kill him, the Supreme Lord himself had to appear. But worse than Rakshasas are Maleshas. And worse than Maleshas are Asuras. These are three categories of demonic mentality. So there are also planets. In Bhagavatam, in 3rd canto, 28 hellish planets have been described. Different kind of sinful activities, and so different kinds of hellish planets. Whatever sinful activities, the performers go to those different planetary systems. And they are called Asuri planets. And this mantra is Asurya Nam Te Loka Andhen Tam Savritaha Taste Pretya Avigachanti Ye Ke Jai Atamhano Janaha. Now you all please repeat. Asurya Nam Te Loka Andhen Tamsa Avritaha Ta Te Pretya Abhigachanti Ye Ke Cha Atamhano Janaha. So people who commit such sinful activities, about them. So first Lord is mentioning about them who leave their bodies when in them mode of goodness is brought. So they go to heavenly planets. Urdhvam gachanti satvastha, who are well situated in the mode of goodness. After quitting their bodies, they go to heavenly planetary systems. Madhye tishtanti rajasa. And the people in whom mode of passion is predominant, they stay in these middle planetary systems, in the same Mrityulok. This planet is called Mrityulok. This Earth planet, Bhurlok. They stay here. After leaving the body, they visit Yamaraj and then they come back here in human form life to enjoy or to suffer for their karmic actions. Good and bad, both kinds of actions. For them they come back. Now the third, Urdhvam gachanti satvastha madhye tishtanti rajasa jaganya gunbekisa, who have been committing extreme kind of sinful activities, abominable activities. They go to Patal Lokas. They go to Netherlands. They go to Netherlands. So Asura Mantra. Such people, they go to those Asura planets. And they are such people about whom Shri Haridas was mentioning, and other youthful girls and boys, they went there to university to preach. They do that every year. So now they have started there. And there's a group of atheistic people who don't believe in God. They came, and the subject was, does God exist? They are asuras. Does the God exist? Now in ex-USSR, those states, those countries have been famous. Atheism was ruling there for some time. But now the mother of atheism has died. Ganga Mai ki unki chutti ho gayi. God exists, but they don't exist. They are no more. And I was very happy though Haridas was there. And but these boys were giving reply to them. They were having discussions. Guru Sevak, Vishnu Murti. Where is Vishnu? Achha. Why are you hiding? Come here. And where is the Guru Sevak? Come here, both. Show your holy faces to the audience. I know you. This is Vishnu Murti, that is Guru Sevak.
Can you really block it?
And there were two girls, Anuragi Devi, yes. Stand up for 1 minute. Yeah. And Selina is not here. And these devotees, they all are Jews, and they were replying their questions. This is our next generation of preachers. And I want to see more and more such dedicated preachers who can defeat even atheists, asuras, worst kind of demons. So such asuric mentality people, after leaving their material bodies, they go to those planets, which meant for asuras, which are meant for asuras. And what kind of conditions are on those planets? There is no sun, and there is no moon at night, no stars. That is not in their luck to see. And they suffer there for millenniums and millenniums for their sinful activities. Where there is no sun, no moon, no stars, you can see what kind of conditions they are. So that is why Srila Vyasadeva ji is writing, they are, those planets, they are covered by darkness and ignorance. Darkness and ignorance. Andhen tamsa. अंधेन तमसा आवृता, वह अंधकार से और अज्ञानता से ढके हुए हैं। तांस्ते प्रेते अभिगच्छन्ति, और ये जो असुर लोग हैं, महापापी लोग, महादुष्ट, प्रेत्य कहते हैं मृत्यु को, तो वे लोग मृत्यु के पीछे उन लोकों में जाते हैं, अविगच्छन्ति, वहां जाते हैं. These asuras, after leaving their material bodies, they enter those planetary systems. And why they are sent to such conditions? Because they are the Atmahana, killers of the soul. Atma means soul, Hana means killer, killers of the soul. Though Atma is not killed, Atma is eternal. Atma is spiritual spark, minute, fragmental part of that supreme whole. That supreme whole, the supreme personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan, our eternal Father, complete. And we all are his sparks, but minute, fragmental, atomic. He is eternal, and his sparks are also eternal. These Jiva souls, they are eternal. हम सभी जितनी जीव आत्माएं हैं सभी सनातन हैं. ये आत्मा कभी जन्म नहीं लेती और कभी नहीं मरती. इसका ना आद है, ना मत है, ना अंत है. जैसे श्री हरि भगवान आत्मा दंत से रहते हैं, जीवन की जो अंशें हैं, हम जीवात्माएं, ये भी सनातन हैं, ये भी आत्मा दंत से रहते हैं. There is no beginning, middle or end for these fragmental part and parcels of that supreme whole. But because these jiva souls, when they were covered by these human material bodies, then those demonic mentality people, they perform such sinful activities, abominable activities, that they go to those asura planets and they live there for millenniums. युग युगांतर व्यतीत हो जाते हैं और उनका वहां से छुटकारा नहीं होता. So Jiva's soul, which by nature is Satchitanand, always in blissful, nothing to do with the suffering, but is put in those conditions there on asura planets. That is why these sinful people, asuras, are called killers of the soul. They are called killers of the soul. The soul is not killed, but they put the soul in such horrible conditions on asura planets. That is why they are called killers of the soul. The killer of the soul, whoever he may be, must enter into the planets. Must enter into the planets known as the worlds of the faithless. Worlds of the faithless. Because they are disobedient and faithful. They have no faith in God. They don't accept his laws. They are disobedient. They have no faith. Does God exist? Are you a human being? Don't worry. At the time of death you will know whether God exists or not. To such asura mentality people, Lord appears in his form as death. And then they accept. Yes, God is there. But at that time, they can't speak. They can't speak. before they leave the body, many days before or hours before, tongue stops working. They can't tell anything to anyone. At that time they experience, yes, God is there. Now they are on their way to Asuri planets. The killer of the soul, whoever he may be, must enter into the planets known as the worlds of the faithless. They had no faith and disobedient, never accepted Lord's orders. They never carried out his orders. They never accepted his instructions. They never followed his instructions. They didn't like to carry out his commandments. Because where there is faithless people, it means there is only pride and strong false ego, nothing else. Due to that, all the time committing more and more, day and night, sinful activities. So those worlds where Asuri planets, those worlds are of faithless and they are full of darkness and ignorance. No, we all should understand that all these instructions Lord gave at the time of creation, He gave to human beings. He gave for
human
beings, not for animals, not for birds or aquatics or reptiles. For your pussy cat or pet dogs. No, for you. Spoke for you. This is to be done. This is how you are to live. This is the constitution I am giving you. God prepared constitution. Eternal constitution. No one can change. And there are never discussions on that. Because they are the eternal words spoken by the eternal. तभी तो उसको शब्द ब्रह्म कहते हैं। वह शब्द, वह वर्ड जो पर ब्रह्म परमेश्वर ने कहा है, इसलिए इसको शब्द ब्रह्म कहते हैं। वह पर ब्रह्म परमेश्वर अपने शब्द में प्रकट हो रहा है। He appears in his own words. That is his own appearance through his own words. And such disobedience, faithless people, they don't believe in the words of the Supreme. They are asuras. But these people who are intelligent, who are little obedient, or they have faith in the beginning, maybe very little. Everyone has very little faith in the beginning. Afterwards, due to satsang, by having a holy association, associating with the guru, sadhu, or shastra, associating with the spiritual master, with the Lord's advanced devotees, and with the scriptures. There are three kinds of association. Please remember. There are
three kinds of association.
Three kinds of, and you have to associate with all these three. Please repeat. Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, Spiritual Master, Lord's advanced devotees, self-realized souls, God-realized souls, Krishna-realized souls, and third, scriptures. Lord's his own words. So that is meant for human beings. It means how much there is these transcendental words, eternal words are being emphasized for human beings. So actually human life begins by accepting the words of the Supreme. If we don't accept the words of the Supreme, which he spoke to first created living entity, his son, Lord Brahma, we don't accept that, then we are faithless, disobedient, then we are not human beings. Human life begins with the acceptance of the words of the Supreme. So important a human life. Who don't accept, they are not human beings. They are in the scriptures it is written, they are simply animals. They are
simply animals.
But then scriptures say, what is the difference between these so-called human beings and animals? And the scripture also gives the reply. The difference is that they are four-legged animals and these are two-legged animals. But both are animals. Because they both got the same four propensities. They don't understand the meaning of human life. So they are on animal platform. They also like animals, busy day and night in eating, sleeping, mating, producing children and defending. That's all. Animals do that. The same so-called human beings. They don't know anything else beyond that. That is why they are on the same level, animal level. But the difference is only of legs. Two-legged animals and four-legged animals. But simply animals. They lose the opportunity of having human body. They never tried to hear the words of the Supreme. Shabda. What is the question of living their life according to that? Human life is distinguished from animal life due to its heavy responsibilities. Due to its
heavy responsibilities.
All those who are irresponsible, they don't know what are the responsibilities. They are simply animals. They are simply
animals.
Living life like cats and dogs and dying like cats and dogs. Because they living like cats and dogs, so dying also like cats and dogs. And astral planets waiting for them after they quit these present human bodies. So what makes the difference? Responsibilities. What makes the difference?
Responsibilities.
Responsibilities. And they are very heavy responsibilities. Why heavy? Because they have got brain. Animals don't have that developed brain. This is the most beautiful body. Among 8,400,000 kinds of material bodies, human body is the topmost and the best. Even the demigods, demigoddesses living in heavenly planets, they day and night praying to the Lord. Dear Lord, give us a human form of life. And when Lord Krishna appeared on this earth planet, and all those demigoddesses who in their planetary systems were seeing Lord Krishna performing rasa dance and other things in Vrindavan, such sweet transcendental goal of pastimes on this earth planet, they were cursing themselves. They were saying, oh, these human beings who have taken births in Bharat, they are so fortunate. They are eating with Krishna. They are dancing with Krishna. They are working with Krishna. They are swimming with Krishna. They are taking bath in Yamuna Ji with Krishna. They are grazing cows and calves with Krishna. Their every activity is with Krishna. Even feasting with Krishna. Krishna is putting in their mouth and they putting in Krishna's mouth. They are so fortunate. They were cursing themselves. Whom you worship, ignorant people. Those demigods and demigoddesses who are being worshipped by so-called human beings because they are full of material desires. Those demigods and demigoddesses, they were cursing themselves. What is the use of these bodies if we can't join the Supreme now in His wonderful, sweetest pastimes? See the fortunes of these human beings who have taken births in Bharat. All the time, day and night with the Supreme and enjoying like anything. And we are suffering here. What kind of these heavenly planets? They are useless. And they are so fortunate. They glorified the human bodies at that time. Because they couldn't join in the pastimes of Kanhaiya. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki, Shri Krishna Leela ki, Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki, Vasudev Devki ki, Nanda Jashoda ki, Rohini Mata ki, Vasudeva Nandan ki, Devki Nandan ki, Nanda Nandan ki, Jashoda Nandan ki, Rohini Nandan ki, Shri Krishna Balaram ki, सर्व गोप गोपियों की, यमुना माई की, सर्व सुरभियों की, सर्व कामधेनुओं की, सर्व गौओं की, सर्व कल्प वृक्षों की, you fortunate souls.
श्री गुरु महाराज की
Human life, please try to understand and repeat. Human life.
Human life.
All of you. Human life.
Human life.
Because you all who are here, first thing, because you are here, you all knew there will be satsang. You have come. I don't know what kind of your activities are. And I don't need to know that. But what I need, what I want to see if someone is not a devotee who are sitting here, please become devotee.
Yeah.
Even if tomorrow you go to heavenly planets, you will be cursing yourself. As these demigods and demigoddesses, they were cursing themselves when Lord Krishna was performing pastimes here. If now, when there is golden opportunity of having human bodies, you don't understand responsibilities of human life, you may go to heavenly planets, but when again Krishna will be appearing very soon in his Kalki incarnation, you again will be cursing yourself. You will never be able to join in the pastimes of Lord Kalki, but his devotees, they all will be there. Kalki is to appear very soon. This age, Kali, is to end very soon. And all these Rakshasas, Daitas, Asuras, they will be put to sword. Kali Yuga will end and Satyuga will start. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki, Kalki avatar ki. Human life is distinguished from animal life. From due to its heavy responsibilities. Those who are cognizant of these responsibilities and who work in that spirit are called Devi Devtas. godly person, godly people. And those who are neglectful, who are who don't care for Krishna's instructions, don't care for his commandments, what he wanted us to do, who don't care, who are neglectful of these responsibilities, or who have no information of them. Ignorance of law is no excuse. So in spiritual life, never any excuse is accepted. If anyone says, I didn't know, it means he is the laziest fellow. Laziest fellow. Neglectful of his responsibility. Doesn't know there is opportunity, and wonderful opportunity, golden opportunity, which is being lost. Don't know when again one will get human body. Already we have lived 8,400,000 kinds, species of life. Then we got this human form of life through evolution, as described in Vedic literatures. There is no such evolutionary theory and all that which was created by crazy, corrupt person, Darwin. Perhaps you don't know, Darwin was just bribed. Darwin was bribed to create this theory. And under his masters, because he got a few pounds, pence or shillings, whatever, and he created this theory. But he couldn't get. He also had to read Bhagavatam. And then from there, by reading this evolution, about evolution in Vedic literature, he made his own. But what he wanted to do, he couldn't find. He can't find. Only Vedic literatures tell. But they wanted to reject Vedic literatures so that Bharatiya people are defamed. But because there was this section very stupid, so they very stupidly failed. That was the creation of Darwinic brain. When he couldn't find the answer, he can't go away. If you give up Vedic literature, there is no place, you can't go away. The answers to all your problems or questions, they lie in Ramayana, Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. If you go to any Hindu house or any house and you want to see whether this house belongs to a Hindu, then you see there are three things. That is what my Guru Maharaj taught me. If you go to any house which you don't know, never visited before, and you want to know to whom this house belongs to, just see. Have they got Ramayana? Have they got Bhagavad Gita? Have they got Bhagavatam? If they got it, then that is a Hindu house. If they haven't got, then immediately Ganga Mai ki, leave that house. You can't drink there, you can't eat there, you can't stay there at night. So those who call themselves Hindus, but there is no Ramayana in their house, no Bhagavad Gita in their house, no Bhagavatam in their house, they are stamped Hindus, bogus Hindus, not practicing Hindus. They are curse for Hinduism, kalanka hai Hinduism ke liye. और इन कलंकों को धोना पड़ेगा. And we'll have to find special kind of bleach. To rub off these dark blots. Those who are neglectful of these responsibilities or who have no information of them are called asuras, demons. Throughout the universe, सारे ब्रह्मांड में जी इसी प्लेनेट की बातें नहीं चल रही हैं, इस पृथ्वी की. No, throughout the universe, there are only these two types of a human being. How many types?
2 types.
Which are they?
Divine and demonic.
Very good. Great. Give applause to him. Divine and demonic. But so straight. Godly and ungodly. One who believe, who are obedient, who are faithful. And others, faithless. The suras, the demigods, always aim at the lotus feet of the Lord. Nothing else. They just aim there. Because they want the Supreme Lord. वो सदैव कन्हैया के पास ही पहुंचना चाहते हैं. देखो जी कितनी भाग्यशाली जीवात्माएं थीं. देव की माता, कुशल्या माता और यशोदा माता. जिस समय, पहली बात तो यह है कि आम लोगों को ये पता ही नहीं कि कभी कृष्ण बलराम जब वृंदावन से गए हैं तो वापस भी आए थे. मगर जब वे जाने लगे तो उस समय राधा रानी ने, गोपियों ने उनसे वचन लिया. यशोदा माता ने वचन लिया कि अच्छा बेटे तुम जिद तो कर रहे हो, जा तो रहे हो, मगर मेरे को वचन दो कि मेरे को मिलने के लिए आओगे. तो उस समय कन्हैया ने ये वचन दिया, हाँ माता श्री, मैं और किसी को मिलूं ना मिलूं, मगर मैं अपनी यशोदा माँ को मिले बिना कैसे रह सकता हूं. एक दिन वह आए, दोनों आए, श्री कृष्ण बलराम आए. कैसे आए? पहले तो लंबी कथा है, कभी हरिदास फिर आपको सुना देंगे अगर आज नहीं सुनाई तो. और जब मिले यशोदा माता को, तो उस समय कुछ द्वारकावासी भी वहां थे, वे भी देख रहे थे. और उस समय देव की माता भी वहां थी, वसुदेव भी वहीं थे, क्योंकि वे तो द्वारका उनके साथ गए थे, इसलिए वे वहां आ गए साथ में. उस समय भगवान श्री कृष्ण जी ने और बलराम जी ने फिर वही बच्चों जैसा रूप धारण किया और झट जाके यशोदा माता की गोद में बैठ गए. ये अंतर है जो आज्ञाकारी हैं और जो अवज्ञा ही करते हैं. ये अंतर है. छोटे बच्चों की तरह जा करके यशोदा माता की गोद में बैठ गए. यशोदा माता की, देव की माता की, कुशल्या माता की, वह थी तपस्या, वह थी फेथ, वह थी श्रद्धा, वह थी भक्ति, वह थी तपस्या, जिससे उनका हृदय इतना शुद्ध हो चुका था, इतनी इंद्रियां शुद्ध हो चुकी थी, इतनी बुद्धि शुद्ध हो चुकी थी. तो उन्होंने समझा कि मनुष्य जीवन की क्या क्या जिम्मेदारियां हैं. व्हाट आर द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज. So such faithful, obedient devotees always aim at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord and act accordingly. And act accordingly. वे वही खाते हैं जो श्री कृष्ण खाते थे. वे वही खाते हैं जो श्री राम खाते थे. They eat what Lord Krishna used to eat, what Balaram used to eat, what Lord Ram used to eat, Lakshman ji used to eat, Bharat Maharaj used to eat, Shatrughan used to eat. What to speak of other things? Till today they are eating this thing. And tomorrow, all the times to come, they will still eating this thing. Because they are following him so strictly. So strictly. They are completely surrendered soul. They have given up all other responsibilities and have accepted the responsibilities which have been given by the Lord himself. Because they are most obedient and most faithful, they are bhakt and premi bhakt. कैसे भक्त हैं वे? प्रेमी भक्त. And such people are called intelligent. So जो इतने आज्ञाकारी हैं, जिनकी इतनी श्रद्धा है श्री हरि भगवान जी के चरणों में, तो जैसे जो श्रद्धावान है वही तो भगवान को प्राप्त करते हैं. भगवद गीता में बोल दिया उन्होंने. योगी नाम अपि सर्वेषाम अधिगतेन अंतरात्मना श्रद्धावान भजते जो माम. Last verse of the 6th chapter. Shraddhavan, who are full of faith, completely surrendered. They only day and night aiming at me, nothing else. They are the topmost Arjun. They are the Yuktamamata. They are the topmost. Such my bhakti yogis are the topmost. क्योंकि वह अपनी अंतरात्मा के द्वारा मेरे में समर्पित हैं. They are day and night absorbed by their heart and soul. Such people are called intelligent people. और जो ऐसे लोग हैं जो पूर्ण आज्ञाकारी हैं, पूर्ण श्रद्धावान हैं, उनके लिए फिर इधर उधर कोई किसी प्रकार की बाधा नहीं रहती, रुकावट नहीं रहती. They don't find any blocks or hurdles on their way to Krishna. Smooth like a GT road. National highway, international highway, interplanetary highways, interworld highways. And no darkness, all around illumination, illumination. Self-effulgent. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki. Intelligent human beings. What kind of a human being? Intelligent. Intelligent human beings must always remember. What they should remember? That the soul obtains the human form after an evolution of many millions of years. Many millions of years. But actually trillions of years. Already there are 8,400,000 kinds of different material bodies, which are in so many millions, it takes billions and trillions of years we pass all through them. Then we achieve this human body. It is so difficult. And that is why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reminded us, we ignorant people, sleeping people. He reminded, Bharat Bhumi te haila manushya janam ja. It is very difficult to get a human form of life. You have to live 8,400,000 different kinds of material lives. Then you get a human life. And still, though you get a human life, it is still more difficult to get a human birth in Bharat. To get a human life in Bharat. Still more difficult. Why it is more difficult? Again, that same question which I was asked in Chicago. That was asked, which Haridas referred to the question. That question I was asked in Chicago, not in our temple, not by ISKCON devotee, common people. There were celebrations of Vivekananda's anniversary, and they had invited. That was centenary. So I was invited. I went there. So after that, that question came. That was one American person who asked. And I answered that. Why all the time Lord appears in Bharat? He didn't say Bharat, I am saying Bharat. I say yes. Because you don't know how to invite him. But only Bharatiya people know how to invite him. They invite him, he appears.
Yeah.
You invite him, he will come. But you don't know how to invite. Without invitation, he won't come. You invited me, that is why I am here in Chicago. If you had not invited me and had not sent a ticket to me, I would not have come. I don't go anywhere without invitation. You invited me, I am here in front of you. So invite Krishna, he will be here. But you don't know how to invite. Accept this truth. And after accepting this, then okay, come to me and come to Bharat. And we shall sit on the banks of Yamuna Ji. There I shall teach you how to invite him.
Hare
श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की, गोपीनाथ की। The soul obtains human form after an evolution of many millions of years in the cycle of transmigration. So important, which they use in that university, speaking to those atheists. Transmigration, punarjanam, reincarnation. The material world is sometimes compared to an ocean. Compared to an ocean of what?
Material suffering.
Material suffering, yes. Anybody else?
Misery.
वो तो वही हो गया, suffering और misery.
Repeated births and deaths.
That's right. Repeated birth and death. That is why this material universe is also called bhava. और शंकर भगवान जी को भी भाव कहते हैं, क्योंकि इस भाव को, इस मटेरियल यूनिवर्स को शंकर भगवान ही समाप्त करते हैं। वो सारी इस मटेरियल यूनिवर्स को ही समाप्त कर देते हैं और कहते हैं जाओ, तुम सबको छुड़ा दिया मैंने, तुम सबकी मुक्ति हो गई। लॉर्ड शिवा इज सो काइंड, कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम। वे करुणा के अवतार हैं, incarnation of mercy. He finishes this universe so that suffering souls don't suffer anymore. He finishes this material universe, takes them, even takes Lord Brahma with him, all the demigods, all the living entities within the universe, and enters the body of Lord Mahavishnu. शंकर भगवान की सबको छुटकारा करवा देते हैं। यदि दूसरों का भला करना सीखना है तो भगवान शंकर से सीखो। जो खुद जहर को पीना जानता है वही दूसरे को अमृत पिला सकता है। जिसने स्वयं जहर पीना नहीं सीखा वह किसी को अमृत नहीं पिला पाएगा। The material world is sometimes compared to an ocean, and the human body is compared to a solid boat. Solid boat. This human body. That is why it is called Swavsar, opportunity, the best opportunity, golden opportunity to get out of this ocean of birth and death. Ocean of birth and death. Repeated birth and death. This is the opportunity. And this body, human body, is the boat. This is the boat. सनातन धर्म की, कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस की, श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की। हाँ जी, चैतन्य महाप्रभु is rowing, helping. The human body is compared to a solid boat designed especially to cross this ocean. The Vedic scriptures and the acharyas or saintly teachers are compared to expert boatmen. Acharyas, gurus, spiritual masters, they are compared to expert boatmen. Jana actually.
Fruit.
The Vedic scriptures and the acharyas or saintly teachers are compared to expert boatmen. This is where there is guru. And the facilities of the human body are compared to favorable breezes that help the boat fly smoothly to its desired destination. To its
Desired destination.
And what is that destination? Yes, very good. Golok Vrindavan Dham ki, that is desired destination. आप भी आ जाओ। वेरी नाइस। ये अपने बच्चों के लिए भी ले जाओ। हरे कृष्ण। कैसे हो भाई? हाँ। So please repeat again. This human body is a boat. This human body is a boat. And the acharyas, saintly teachers, gurus, they are expert boatmen. And the facilities of human body are favorable breezes that help the boat fly smoothly to its desired destination. If with all these facilities a human being does not fully utilize his life for self-realization, he must be considered Atmaha, killer of the soul. Killer of the soul. Shri Īsopanisad warns in clear terms, there is no compromise. Very clearly. The killer of the soul is destined to enter into the darkest region of ignorance, of hell, yes, of ignorance, to suffer perpetually. To suffer perpetually. So why suffer? Getting such a wonderful opportunity to get out of all suffering, to get out of all miseries, threefold miseries, but still continue suffering. It means we were not intelligent, as told before. We were not,
Intelligent.
when we were in this human form of life, we were not intelligent. We were, what we were? Irresponsible. We were irresponsible. Hence,
Donkeys.
donkeys. Say foolish.
Foolish donkeys.
Foolish. Foolish.
Foolish.
Lusty donkeys.
Lusty donkeys.
लस्ट ने सत्यानाश कर दिया. सब लस्ट में डूबे हुए हैं. Sometimes we visit the homes without telling us anything. First they try to show us, who are very proud of themselves. This is my house, and I have got another house there, this house there. I have 5 sons and 6 daughters. Then they start describing their sex life. What we are to do with 1 dozen children? That simply means sex life. Okay, you have been successful in your sex life, but monkeys are also successful. Why are you telling us this? If you have invited a sadhu or a devotee or some guru to your house, then you are to tell this thing. That you lived your life like a monkey. No. If you have invited a sadhu, then show him, I got this Kanya's picture. Last Akadashi, we fasted and we had satsang here, and there were so many people on that day. So many devotees came. Every Akadashi or every Purnama or every festival, we do this and that. They speak about devotional service. Why? Because they are faithful. And who are faithless, they tell us their lusty donkey life. Due to their lust, they lose their intelligence so much that even they forget what to speak to a sadhu. They think perhaps he is also a worldly man like us. And he will praise, oh, very good. You are very fortunate, very lucky person. You got so many children and so many buildings and so many these cars. क्या नाम? मर के देखी मर्सिडीज. मरते ही हैं, दिन रात काम करते हैं जब वो पैसे आकाश से तो गिरेंगे नहीं. They have to work day and night to buy that. While he in a human body living hellish life, and while after leaving material body, then was the hellish life. But devotees, surrendered souls, obedient, faithful, they enjoy when they are in this human life. And after leaving the body, they again enjoy their life. Then in Krishna's kingdom.
Jai Sri Radhe.
So please, according to the instructions of Srimad Shri Īsopanisad, become responsible human beings. Become
Responsible human beings.
Now you can ask any question if you have. Yes, dear brother.
Maharaj, you mentioned that Kalki Avatar is going to come soon.
Yes.
And it's, according to Shastra, it is 432,000 years is Kali Yuga. And I also have some doubts in myself, because if it's progressing so fast, I believe it's going to come after 5 days, yeah. Please, can you tell a little more about
in this same Shastra where it is written, there is also written sinful activities, abominable activities, they decrease our lifespan. Pious activities, devotional activities, they prolong our lifespan. You must have read the Katha of Lomash Rishi. He was performing austerities and he was also to live only his average life. But by his surrendered and performing tapasya, completely absorbing in the loving devotional service of the lotus feet of Kanhaiya, he continued so long, even not taking breath, just stopped his breath even. And what was the result? He became so successful. Lord appeared before him. And he then was blessed, though he didn't want to have anything. That is what devotees say. When Dhruva Maharaj was asked by the Lord, Dhruva Maharaj, yes, what do you want? He said, nothing. Lord again asked, what do you want? Nothing, my dear Lord. And Lord said, well, you came to this forest with some desire. And now you don't want. He said, my dear Lord, I was foolish at that time. I just wanted to have some broken pieces of glass. But now before me, the most precious gem. Varam na chachi. Kritartho asmi. My dear Lord, मैं तो अब कृतार्थ हो गया. I am blessed by you already, by your presence. No, I don't want any more benediction or boon from you. I just want to have your holy darshan. Varam na jache, kritartho asmi. I am completely satisfied. And Lord became so happy, and Lord said, Dhruv, if I appear before someone, then I never go without giving any gift. I never go. Somebody calls me and I appear before him, I don't go before without giving something. Okay, you don't want anything, but I create special Vaikuntha planet for you. And that planet will be famous. That Vaikuntha planet will be famous after your name. That Vaikuntha planet for all the times to come will be called Dhruvlok. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki. It is extremely difficult to achieve Krishna. It is not so easy. But when some fortunate soul achieves Krishna, then all around where his eyes goes, there is Krishna, 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 and Golok, Golok, Golok. That soul became so fortunate, when this material universe won't be there, Dhruvlok will be there. That is the reward of a complete surrender. So Lomish Rishi, he told Lomish Rishi, okay, you will live the life of Lord Brahma. Your life will be equal to the life of Lord Brahma. Till Lord Brahma lives, you will live. Lomish Rishi Maharaj ki jai. And those words written by Lord Vyasadeva became true. That is what mentioned in these Puranas. Sinful activities, they decrease our lifespan. Pious activities, actually devotional activities, they increase our lifespan. Now this Kali is day and night. Every moment is eating his lifespan. The worst sinful activity is beef eating. Mother cow. That is mother. Mothers being killed and eaten. This is such an abominable activity. Day and night, the life is being finished by this Mahapap, cow killing. So actually, Kali has already lived his life. And the Lord can appear at any moment. As soon as some pure devotee will call him from his heart, he will be there on beautiful white horse, long sword in his hand. And no one will be able to see his sword. And horse will be so fast. Now you see here, just here, in London, within very next moment, he will be in Birmingham. And the soul will be like just flash, lightning in the sky. Heads of the Rakshas, Daitas, Asuras will be rolling. Lord can tolerate anything else, but can't tolerate the chastity of the chaste mothers being destroyed and Gau Mata being killed. These two things are not tolerated by the Lord. Chastity of the chaste mothers and the life of Gau Mata.